gives his post more credibility. It makes his story more believable, because I've been on teams and there have been stories that people didn't hear about or know about, or the ones that people did find out, I knew 100% what the truth was. Tom Brady did come to his defense, but the irony to watching him at national anthem, there's two guys, both of those guys kind of consoling him. They're backup players. During the course of the game, you saw none of New England's coaches or frontline players come to Malcom Butler's defense. You didn't see someone come over and talk to him, that maybe to get himself together, or potentially, hey, man, we might need you later on. These are all things that would normally happen in the course of a game. But New England, people talk about New England. They got a certain amount of dysfunction to them, too, because you don't have a guy play that many snaps, and then after the Super Bowl, no one commented about it. Now, after the Super Bowl, it's come to find out this is the biggest story coming out of the Super Bowl, and to not have anyone on the team to comment on it, it lets you know of the control and some of the dysfunction or the lack of job security that the players know that they have in New England, and them being afraid to speak out and say something. Tom Brady validated what he was saying, Malcom Butler, with his post by saying, yes, he has been a great teammate. I'm going to miss you. So those type of things, it's interesting to see afterwards Tom Brady coming to it. But in real time, no one came to Malcolm's defense. No one talked to him. No one consoled him. And the backup didn't even know. So there's so many things that were done the wrong way. If New England was trying their absolute best to win this game, I believe this was the #1 thing that led to them losing the game. Now, Philadelphia played well. They made a lot of plays.
They needed one third down stop, and the game could have been different.
Pass.
If it wasn't disciplinarian, if it wasn't a disciplinary.
So I have a theory.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
I have a theory. Now, listen, my partner, Chris Carter, one of his favorite things to say is, I don't want to say that because I can't prove that. Chris has a different standard of things that he needs to be able to prove some things to feel comfortable saying some of these things. I have a slightly lower standard. I have a hunch. So I'm not reporting this, I try to follow the logic tree. And the only way logically this follows is if Bill Belichick was trying to thread the needle on this. He was trying to get a Super Bowl championship, but that wasn't all he was trying to get. He was also trying to send a message to maybe other future pending free agents, other guys who have gotten some notoriety or celebrity on the team like Malcom Butler did. He won them a Super Bowl, he had been told. He was trying to send a message to anyone and everyone, not only am I a genius, but there are no sacred cows. So when you come ask for a contract, remember what we did to Malcolm? He asked for a contract. We gave his money to Stephon Gilmore, and then we benched him in the Super Bowl. So I think Belichick was trying to win this Super Bowl while also trying to do some other things, juggle some plates, and they ended up all come crashing down. That's what I think happened. It's the only thing that I can figure out.
But just go back a second. Malcom Butler asked for a contract.
This past offseason.
Correct.
They didn't give it to him. Instead, they gave that money to a player in his position.
So why are they mad at Malcom Butler then?
They don't have to be mad at him. What they've decided to do is they're not going to extend him. And you can only appropriate so much money per position. And with them signing Stephon Gilmore from a division rival in Buffalo, it lets you know that they're not going to give him. They offered him a smaller contract. He wasn't satisfied with it.
Gotcha. So that's the part that I didn't understand. So they did offer him something. So it could be that they're upset that he didn't like the contract.
He didn't take the contract offer a year ago. It's a hell of a time to make that statement when he's played more snaps than anyone on your team, and you're getting lit up.
In the playoffs.
And you're getting lit up 10 of 16 on third downs.
All right, coming up.
Not good.
Sticking with the Patriots, Josh McDaniels is doing just that. Next on First Things First. See what I did there?